Hello and welcome back to the show. I am backstage at the Barfly with two members of the Afterparty. How you doing, guys?
Very well, thank you.
I'm alright. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've got my beer, so I'm happy.
You said it took 2 hours to get that, so you might as well savour every taste.
This is nice and slowly. But yeah, it took me a nice 2 hours to do this. Well, painful 2 hours. But I got it, and it cost me £4.05 for it. But it's alright.
And you just sacrificed a mouthful to me, so this just goes to show how generous our Joseph is.
Talking about influences, apart from beer, what would you say are your influences musically and personally?
Musically and personally, I've loads of influences. Massive influence for me from drums would be Aaron Gillespie. Used to play for Undrive. He's the reason I wanted to start playing Truth drums, and I was just really inspired by his energy and everything that he stands for as well. He's a bit of a legend in my eyes. So yeah, that's me.
This could be quite a weird one because obviously we're quite like a pop rock band, but for me as a guitarist point of view, bands like Architects, Dillinger Escape Plan, they have great energy on stage. I like a lot of energy and I like chugging and riffing. So as a playing perspective, yeah, they're quite heavy influences, but at the same time, I grew up listening to Blink-182 as well, so they're up there as one. They're the whole reason why I started learning guitar in the first place. So
Yeah, I mean, we all grew up sort of listening to pop punk, but we've all separately played in sort of metal bands and hardcore bands, and so I guess that really translates into our sound.
we've now gone back to our roots, haven't we?
Yeah, a little
back to
bit.
our roots.
A little bit, yeah.
Nice. Summer has just finished, unfortunately, and you guys are currently on tour, but where have you played, and including like what were you up to during the summer in terms of festivals, and what was your favourite gig over the summer?
Download Festival, probably my favourite. Yeah, it's probably my favourite show off the summer, just simply because it was such a surreal experience. Felt like naughty little boys, didn't we? Felt like we shouldn't be there, like backstage, and there's like I look round to my left and like Mastodon are like walking past me. I'm like, why am I here? Am I allowed to be here? But yeah, that was probably the best experience we've come across so far. That made my summer. Seeing bands that I grew up to, like listening to favourite bands, and the fact that I'm sharing the same festival as them, it's good. Good experience.
Yeah, Download was definitely a highlight for the year, let alone the summer, I think. But we've had some great tours as well this summer. We've done more tours this year than we have done previous years. And they've all had their ups and downs for sure, but we've learned a lot and we've had a lot of fun, so it's been great.
Cool. And do you have plans for the rest of this year? Like I said, you're currently on tour. Where are you going, and have you got anything else planned running through till next year?
Well, we've got a couple of weekenders booked up. Oh, and the rest of this tour as well. Looking at the tour pass.
Just showing Joe the dates for the rest of the tour.
Yeah, so we've got the rest of these dates.
They can't see what you're pointing at.
rest of the days that I'm looking at on this tour pass. And then we've got a few weekenders lined up for the rest of the year. And then we've got a lot of stuff booked up, ready for next year as well. So, going to be keeping busy.
Yeah, looking to head in the studio later.
Oh
this
yeah,
year.
and that. just that.
Just that little thing. Writing for a mini album due for release next year. So
Completely forgot about that.
clearly not on Joe's mind. But that's something that we're going to start working on when we're back from this tour, and then yeah, like Joe said, a few weekenders in between that.
I think we're just gonna take a little bit of time off because we've done a lot of touring over the last few months, so this one, after this tour finishes, a little bit of a break, finish off writing, a few weekenders, and then then the debut release, and then back to touring again.
Madness begins.
Yeah.
The life of a band, I'm sure. What would you say has been the craziest moment you guys have experienced, either on or off stage?
Craziest.
When you say crazy, do you mean what? How far can I go with this?
As far as you want to go.
It's a dangerous question.
Yeah.
Living on the edge.
Crazy, right? Just to give you the clean version, crazy. Again, Download was a crazy experience for us. Like Joe said, we felt like naughty little kids. So that's the clean version of crazy. Anything beyond that, really, I should hand over to Joe.
Basically, I got awarded the most disgusting person at Download when we done an interview for Download TV, and when you say crazy, more lines of, if I get told to do something, I will go and do that.
Yeah.
So if I get told to take a poo on the floor in a dressing room in front of the other bands, I will go and take a poo on the dressing room.
Nice.
Please don't take this as a cue to ask him to do that.
I was thinking,
But yeah, we like to drink, we like to party, we like to just kind of go on a bit of a mad one. But at the same time, I think we're kind of having to focus a little bit more on being a little bit more sensible now, haven't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, we've I can't really go in much detail, but yeah, there's a lot of poo-related things have happened.
so a lot of poo.
I just like to poo.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, so yeah, I basically was I just let myself loose on dressing room floors, Nick's car, the van, my pants.
Someone else's van.
Oh yeah, we came back from after playing in where was it in Ireland? In Belfast, and then we came back, and then we got back in our van here, and we were driving through London, and I remember really tired, no sleep and stuff, and yeah, I pooed myself in the van.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
it wasn't on purpose, it was by accident. Yeah, it's just little things like that just keep happening.
Don't know if I should believe you when you say when it was by accident. I mean, you putting on the floor and on vans. I would be surprised if you.
But this time it actually was by accident. Yeah, it actually shocked me. I remember we had a member of our friend's band, Jody's Hit List, in front of me, and he was just like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "I've just pooed myself."
Oh dear. I think we'll leave it at that. No more poo. But if you guys could have any superpower, which one would you have and why? And please don't say the power to poo. 'Cause it's just no.
Relentlessly poo all day long.
I've always said the Matilda superpower, because how you don't have to get up and do anything, do you? You're hungover, you want a drink, you'll get that drink from just standing still, and it will come to you. So yeah, the Matilda superpower would be my one.
It's a new one. We normally get like Bernard's watch.
Ah. Yeah,
Or-
fair.
Invisibility is normally
Well, I get called Muscles quite a lot. That's like my nickname. So I think like super
for an
strength-
ironic reason. Or
Yeah, right. What are you saying? Yeah, so having super strength, I think would be nice because then it would suit my nickname. But yeah, no. For all the viewers listening, I'm so hench. I'm not at all. No, I get called Muscles because there's another Matt in the band, and so when I joined, the guys thought it was really clever to take my first initial and replace it with my last name, which is Russell, and that's how they got Muscle. And then it became Muscles. So
And then our other guitarist is called Matt Simmons, and I wanted to call him Seaman, but that one didn't
it
stick.
didn't really fly, did
Nah.
it? But we could try it.
We'll try again.
Yeah, we'll try again.
also, in terms of muscles, it's not as in because you're a hen, just because you're a small animal, sea creature found on the beach somewhere.
That's what I sometimes spell it like that.
Yeah.
I sometimes.
That's what when we shot our video for So Much to Say, was it last year? Sitcom who we were working with thought it was that, so they started taping up all my stuff and drawing a little muscle sea creature on my stuff. And I didn't get it for ages. I thought, what are you guys doing? But yeah.
I just had to point that one out.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah.
It's all right. And a massive thank you for allowing me to interview you today. Enjoy
problem,
your gig at the Barfly today, and enjoy the rest of your tour as well. I hope to see you guys soon.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks a lot, man.
Thanks a lot, man.